If you own a home anywhere in the CSRA, Aiken, North Augusta, downtown Augusta, or Grovetown, this episode matters because we're talking about recent developments right now that are actively shaping buyer behavior and seller positioning. We're not rehashing old stories, we're digging into the new issues that buyers are already responding to this month and what that means if you are thinking about selling this year or next. So let's start over in Aiken. There's big healthcare infrastructure news in Aiken, and it's an update that can quietly shift buyer interest and lifestyle appeal. Aiken Regional Medical Center held a groundbreaking ceremony for a brand new freestanding emergency room facility on Martintown Road, which is in North Augusta, expected to open later this year, hopefully fall of 2026. This new 24/7 ER will include CT and X-ray services and a full emergency care, helping address local medical needs without the long trip to the main hospital. Why this matters for sellers? This is more than just a medical building. It tells buyers and family that medical access is closer to home and that medical access is improving. It supports families with kids, retirees, and commuters. It increases perceived convenience and regional value. Medical infrastructure upgrades are the sort of thing buyers factor into long-term attachments in the area, and sellers who understand that can strategically benefit from that perception before the facility is even completed. Construction at the Hive in North Augusta continues full steam toward a planned summer 2026 opening. The project has now entered month 10 of work with visible progress on apartments, retail, and residential components that will bring life to this corridor. In addition, the Hive North Augusta continues to approve large residential builds, including a neighborhood with nearly 90 single-family homes near Exit 1, a location buyers have been watching closely. So why does this matter for sellers? Buyers aren't waiting until projects finish. They're responding now to what the area will be. North Augusta is adding housing options, retail, and on-site amenities will create more reasons for people to move here, and proximity to these growth corridors gives sellers leverage right now. Sellers in these neighborhoods near these buzz and growth areas, especially close to I-20 and Exit 1, should understand that buyer interest is shifting geographically, and homes priced right now are getting ahead of competition that hasn't yet positioned itself. Downtown Augusta isn't just changing, it's frustrating local business owners and residents right now. Ongoing Broad Street construction continues to impact access, parking, and foot traffic for businesses between 9th and 13th Street, removing street parking and reworking medians and travel lanes. Business owners tell reporters that this disruption is hurting sales, limiting customer access, and making parking harder to find, even though the city says sidewalks remain open for pedestrians. On top of that, downtown merchants have launched a petition with over 1,500 signatures in response to plans to replace some parking with bike lanes, arguing this could further squeeze access for visitors and customers. Another recent proposal has brought a new hotel site back under consideration on Broad Street, which, if approved, could add long-term vibrancy but short-term construction impacts in the heart of downtown Augusta. So why this matters for sellers? Downtown Augusta is evolving in a way that is visible but disruptive. When buyers see all the construction mess, parking loss concerns, debates about street design, it affects perception long before pricing responds. Sellers near downtown need to be aware that short-term noise can affect buyer feelings. The long-term upside can still be huge if sold at the right time, and homes near tight commercial districts are valued differently than suburb homes. This is one of those times when context matters just as much as the comps. Grovetown continues to build, literally. New subdivisions are progressing with single-family home neighborhoods moving near Fort Eisenhower, Fort Gordon, and the Ferguson Farms area, and recent permit data shows dozens of homes under construction or permitted. This steady ground-level growth is quiet compared to mega projects, but it's exactly the kind of thing that sustains a housing market. So why does this matter for sellers near Grovetown? Grovetown is shedding its small town Grovetown off the highway label and becoming a destination for families wanting space near jobs, a lot of military families, people prioritizing school and a neighborhood feel. This kind of steadier, supply-driven growth is one of the main reasons buyers still compare Grovetown to Evans and North Augusta when weighing all of their options. So let's put this together in terms of today's seller advantage. In Aiken and North Augusta, medical infrastructure and residential growth are before buyer demand peaks. In downtown Augusta, construction tension is real and buyers are noticing before prices rebalance. In Grovetown, quiet subdivision growth signals steady demand that isn't slowing down. So here's the crucial insight that a seller needs to know. Buyers price in future potential long before prices show up in spreadsheets. They roam the neighborhood, visit construction sites, and talk to friends, and their feelings form ahead of all that data. So the window where sellers have advantage is often before trends make the headlines, not afterwards. So if you own a home in any of these areas of the CSRA, Aiken, North Augusta, Grovetown, or Evans, and you're thinking about selling in the next 90 days, or 6 months, or 12 months, or beyond, it's not too early to understand how these developments and disruptions should inform your strategy. Let's don't wait until buyers have already priced in improvements. Let's not wait until construction chaos becomes the new normal, and let's not wait till traffic patterns settle. Call or text us today for a personalized, boots on the ground conversation about how these local changes affects your home's value and timing. Our number and contact information is in the description. Let's talk before the market catches on, and we want to thank you for watching. Next week, we'll do a deeper dive on neighborhood trends and buyer demand signals, breaking down which streets and subdivisions are getting the most attention and why that matters to your bottom line. Our contact information is in the description, and hit subscribe so you'll never miss a video.